how do you structure a literature essay? Well, first you have to know what kind of game you're playing. Here's a quick look at the rules that AQA give us. Authors always have their final viewpoint tied up in a beautiful little knot at the end, and it's your relationship with the ending that determines what you think of the novel. Well, if I want to get the highest grades, I have to have more than one point of view, and I'm going to take two contrasting interpretations. Is Steinbeck suggesting that George will be faced with despair from now on because he's had to kill his best friend, he has no companionship, he has no hope? Or is he suggesting that George has actually liberated Lennie from the condition that he's in, he's made him imagine this vision of heaven, and now he's going off filled with hope because he has a new friend in Slim? Having considered my interpretations, I'm now going to ask, what does the writer think? I will come up with a second possibility. Now start with the easy bit. Pick the main character who will help you discuss the view you most agree with. Lennie is in hell. He has a disability that traps him. He has power he can't control. He arrived on a Friday. They worked on the Saturday. He's killed on the Sunday. This is the reverse of the Good Friday story where Jesus is killed on Friday, resurrected on the Sunday. Alternatively, Lennie's in heaven. George makes sure that Lennie can see the dream ranch just as he's about to be killed, and the dream ranch represents heaven. Now, you're going to pick a minor character who will also confirm your chosen view. Candy, his dog's been shot, he's joined this dream of the ranch, and now that appears to be shattered. But what about heaven? He's footing the bill. He and George, they can afford this ranch in 2 months' time. This dream could happen. It's time to reach a conclusion. I've chosen Crooks because he doesn't need to be in the novel at all, does he? Crooks is a hard worker. He's highly intelligent, and yet his life can never be improved because he's black. Racism confines him to hell. But his own heaven is turned on its head. The description of his accommodation is a manger, just like Jesus, but of course he has none of Jesus' privileges. So I've shown you 7 steps, 7 paragraphs. Remember the rules of the game? Well, these are the key words that I picked from them. Forcing you to have 2 interpretations means you must be exploring. Considering the writer's point of view means you must be imaginative. Everything you've done is analysing. And finally, you make a judgment. You weigh up your interpretations, you've evaluated. Rewind to see if you agree.